Today, I'm going to walk you through the process of adding team members in Asana. Whether you're looking to bring someone into your whole team, invite them to a specific project, or just collaborate on a single task, I've got you covered. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to expand your team in Asana, making coordination smoother and your projects more successful. Let's start with the first method, adding someone to an entire team. Head over to your team's overview page in Asana. If you're not sure where that is, just look in the sidebar. Your teams are listed there, and clicking on one will bring you to its overview. Once you're on the page, find the Members section. There's a simple plus button right underneath. When you click it, you'll see a prompt to enter email addresses. You can actually add multiple people at once here, which is a huge time saver. Just separate each email with a comma and a space. For example, jane@example.com, bob@example.com. This is especially handy if you're onboarding several new colleagues. After entering the emails, click Invite. At this point, each person you've listed will get an invitation to join your team in Asana. If you don't see the invites go out right away, don't worry. Sometimes, depending on notifications and email providers, it might take a couple of minutes for those invitations to show up in their inbox. Maybe you only want someone to be a part of a specific project, not the whole team. This is where the second method comes in. Open up the project you want to share. Near the top right of the project screen, usually close to the title, or where you see the profile icons of current members, there's an option to Add Member or Invite. Clicking this will bring up a familiar field. Just enter the person's email address. Now, this is where you get a bit more control. You can assign them a specific role. Editor if you want them to make changes, commenter for those who only need to give feedback, viewer for someone who just needs to keep an eye on progress, or project admin if you want them managing settings and members. Choosing the right role is important. For instance, you wouldn't want to give a casual collaborator full admin rights. Once you've picked the appropriate role, hit the invite button. Again, the invite should go out quickly. If your colleague says they haven't received it after a little bit, double-check the spelling of their email address and resend if needed. It's a common hiccup. Lastly, if you just want to bring someone in on a specific task, maybe you need their input on one deliverable, but they don't need access to everything, you can add them as a collaborator to that task. Click to open the task, and scroll down until you find the Collaborators section. You'll see a small icon for adding people, usually looking like a silhouette with a plus sign. Hit that, and then type the name of the person you want to add. Asana will search as you type, showing suggestions based on people in your workspace. Click the right name, and they'll be added as a collaborator. Being listed here means they'll get notifications whenever something changes or comments are added to that task, keeping them in the loop without overwhelming them with project-wide details. It's perfect for short-term needs or those experts you consult occasionally. And that's it. 3 super useful ways to add new members in Asana, tailored to the level of access and involvement you want them to have. I hope this made the process clearer and gave you the confidence to organize your team efficiently in Asana. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to give the video a like. Got any questions or want to share your own Asana tips? Drop a comment below. I love hearing from you. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more easy-to-follow tutorials. Thanks for watching, and good luck collaborating.